Whoa, what's up everybody? Hey, guess what? We're back with a new video for you guys. And today's video is gonna be a Filipino weapons drill that I'm training my little dragon's lead coach. So she's gonna learn this drill live for the first time in front of you guys on the camera. One of the things I wanna point out when it comes to these drills is sometimes we do things in martial arts because they're self-defense. Sometimes we do them to help us with competition. And sometimes we just do drills because they're just fun. And what I take this drill right now, I'm not saying this is a good knife defense or a good stick defense or a good hand-to-hand combat drill. I just really think this is one of the more fun drills that I have, and it challenges my hand-eye coordination, my mind, as well as I'm still getting to do a little bit of a workout. So without further ado, let's just get into this video and let's see what you guys think. What we're gonna start with is knife feeding, knife tapping, okay? So as she attacks, I'm gonna just here, remember level 1 is slash only. And all I'm trying to learn how to do on this drill is face the weapon. I do not wanna, go ahead and slash. I don't wanna be like this, because if she turns and cuts, I'm assisting. So remember, we wanna go on the opposite. So I'm here, back in my arm. I turn the back of my arm, I push it to her. And this is just knife feeding, knife tapping. We call this level 1, okay? So when you guys are drilling this, when you guys are working this, just make sure, 1, I face my target. The target that's gonna kill me is a knife. That's gonna hurt, McFist. That's gonna hurt, that's gonna kill. Hurt, kill. So I deal with the one that's gonna kill. That one's secondary. So when I'm here, I still got my peripheral vision to track that, but that's what I'm doing here. Level 1. Level 2 is what we call smiley face. Now she's gonna stab towards my neck. When I defend, she's gonna turn the blade and slash my belly. That's the smiley face part. And now she's gonna stab towards my neck and then turn the blade and smiley face. So this is level 2, and I'm just learning how to deal with that part of the weapon, getting my arm a little bit farther away, okay? Level 3 is what's gonna happen where she's gonna remove the barrier, the thing that's blocking, not yet. And so right here, I defend, she's gonna put that arm and pull my arm out of the way, re-stab, I insert this hand, and then I get this hand back involved. And I go here. Here, she removes the barrier, 1, 2. Remember, from level 1, if she pulls that barrier away, if I go here, when she goes to cut, again, I've helped. So I got to get that hand back involved. One more time. Stab. So I'm here. When she moves the barrier, stab. There to there. Then I go. Same thing here. She removes the barrier. 1, 2. Okay. That's level 3. Level 4 is now she's going to insert a punch. So, not yet. Right here, she throws the punch. I realize that, and then I get back involved with this. And how you deal with the punch is ultimately going to be up to you. If she throws the punch, maybe I deal with that. Notice as she turns her body, she kind of loses connection. So we're here. If I see that punch coming at me, I'm going to deal with it here. Even if I have to disconnect, throw the punch again. Even if I have to disconnect, that's still just gonna hurt. When that comes back in, I gotta give that up for this. That's all I care about. So if I'm gonna punch her, okay, so she defends. Look, okay, good.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So when that punch comes in, notice I move, no one's gonna do that. So she's gotta deal with this, and then she has to re-deal with that. Same idea, perfect. If I throw the punch, she dealt with that, and now we're here. So punching part isn't really the best, in my opinion. If I had to give it a grade, I'd probably give it a C or a D. But that puts us into what we call our single blade huba. Okay, that's what we're trying to get into for this whole thing. And it's based on all of these drills. So you kind of just take A to B to C to D, and now we're going to merge them into one. So as she stabs, and I go here, when she turns, I am now going to monitor that tricep. And notice I moved myself away from the blade. Now, she's going to remove the barrier, like we talked about, okay? And she's going to re-stab, but I get that same hand back up. Now, as she turns and cuts, now she punches, and now I'm way over here, okay? Again, I'm away from the blade. So she's going to drop that arm, turn and face me. You can step around if you need to, because I know I walked. And I invoke here. And now I'm back over here. I'm going to push you that way a little bit so we get back in camera. Good. And now she's going to remove that barrier and then re-stab. When she goes to cut, punch, this is single blade huba. And again, I'm trying to go shoulder to shoulder most of the time. And a lot of times when we're doing this drill, we're walking. So now she's gonna move and stab. And now I'm here. And now I'm moving over here. And I'm staying away from the knife. And then she punches, almost. She hasn't learned this drill yet. So see, I'm teaching her right as we go, which is also part of the video. I want you to see it's actually not that hard. But the key here is I'm not just doing this. This is not what we're doing. This is not live. I want to move. Stay away from that. Move. Stay away from that knife. Move. Stay away from that knife. Ah.
Sorry.
Yeah, there we go. You get the idea. So that's level 1 of the knife, or the single blade huba. Now we're gonna go level 2, okay? This level 2 is for the TFC Jiu-Jitsu group. This is not for my Filipino Kali group. We have a different numbering system. I just pulled a couple of them out of Kali for TFC. So this time, everything's the same. Stab. There we go. I do this. She does the same thing here. Clears the barrier here. She punches. But what ends up happening is I pushed a little bit too hard. So she's going to turn and face me. No. She feels that energy push. She's going to turn and slash. Slash. Boom. I'm going to double grip. Okay, double hand. Flip it upside down. Take the knife away. Now it's my turn. I go to stab her. Switch feet. So she's here. Grabs tricep. Palm up. Remember, she hasn't been shown this, so she's learning it from live in front of you guys. I clear the barrier and I re-stab. Now, as we go, I punch. Huba, normal huba. There you go. Palm up right here. There you go. She keeps that pressure. If she doesn't push too hard, no, you're fine. I just drop my arm and I re-stab. This is all right now, single blade huba number 1. Okay? Try palm up. There you go. I clear. Good. Huba that. Palm up though. There you go. And I'm just staying with this till she feels comfortable. Palm up. Good. I'm trying to stay a little bit more put just for the camera. Understand I would be walking around like I showed you earlier. All right, now she pushes me a little too hard. I rotate, turn. She has to deal with that. Double palm, double palm. Good. Now this hand, hold on. Come over here a little bit. Perfect. Now she's going to push this to here, grip, and now use her palm. So now she's in control of the knife. Okay? And now she'll attack. For the sake of class, especially for the kids curriculum, I let you guys switch back to your dominant hand. As we get into the adults and into the instructor ranks, you got to just deal with it being in the opposite hand. That's just how the game works. So now she attacks. Again, I can just stay here. Go ahead. I'm not going to walk around. I'm going to stay put. But if I don't push too hard, she's just going to drop that arm and stab. And if you're going to ask, why is she dropping that arm? Because if the arm stays, punch. If the arm stays here when she goes to stab, it's in her own way. So she's going to lower her arm. Just makes sense to do this. Now, one more time. When I do this, if I push too hard, she just rotates. And I just double palm. We call it a prayer entry. It's just a Hail Mary. Oh my God, I hope I block this. Okay? And then I invert and I put her hand to 6 p.m., 6 o'clock on the dial, slide down my own arm, and as I peel this, I'm going for her little body. I'm going to stab her in her own body. And like I said, for you guys, we'll switch grips. Tricep. Mm-hmm. And look at that. She got on her first try. And she's learned this, and however long it takes me to film this video is how long it's taken her to learn this. Palm up. There. Oh, messed up. She didn't know we were even going to do this today. I threw this around all last second. Ah, did it again. Yeah. And so, if she pushed a little bit too hard, I just rotate. There's the prayer entry. Perfect. Now she's just going to invert this hand, get that thumb grip, and then she's just going to use the disarm number 4 to peel it. And notice how she's being so nice. She's going out in space. Again, remember, that goes into them, okay? And then if she were to just stab with that knife, So there you go. I would just pick all this up on the opposite side. But she hasn't trained this opposite side, so it's going to throw her off because this is now her left, which is why I let the beginner kids, everybody switch to their dominant hand. But there you go. We went from knife feeding, knife tapping, stage 1, 2, 3, 4. For my class, you guys just really want to focus on stage 1 and 2 for my TSC Jiu-Jitsu testers, okay? Just the smiley face is what I care about, and the slashing. The level 3, level 4 was kind of a bonus for you guys on this video, and then that takes us into single blade huba, and that's where we were at with that. Cool. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. See you guys in the next video. Perfect. Well, there you guys have it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, what you think of this drill, and do you do these kinds of things? Do you have techniques or drills that you train just because you find it fun? There might be some jiu-jitsu techniques that you're like, yeah, this isn't really like an M&R roll, might not be your go-to self-defense move, but it's just a fun drill, it's a fun move to do, it's a fun thing to drill. So do you guys have any of those kinds of things? Put those in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your feedback. I do check them all out. Awesome. We'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe.